Hello, ladies, gents, and postmodern artists crapping on a pedestal. We return to Spelunky Speedruns. I am ready to throw myself at the mercy of the level generator, and to a lesser extent, the incredible abilities at my fingertips. Much lesser extent. Not going to sandbag you. I'm not either going to disguise any kind of realities. Mediocrity is quite the general spectacle here at Blargo Inc. Blargo Industries. But sometimes you get a free, beautiful teleporter to start those speedruns, and it's all going to be much faster from there. What you got? He has a teleporter. It's alright. We got this. You teleport right in front of him, drop a little bit like a stone, and life will be solved by your incredible ability to get lucky. What? Oh boy, he was coming, but I came harder. Alright, we have left the mines. If this teleporter continues, we'll be able to actually make it to the exit in one piece. I hate everything of what's happening right here. And then I didn't. Everything worked out. Man, life is easy with a teleporter. What was the strange tendency of people to be afraid of this tool? It's just a tool like any other. It's just amazing all around. Find that exit in 10 seconds or less. Move on with your life. What's so complicated? You people are just scaredy cats. Absolutely no problem at all. No problem at all. I wanted to commit suicide. I was seeing the shape of the levels like, man, I can see that 3 levels from now I'm going to get crushed by a mammoth in the ice caves. So I was like, oof, I better move on from this one. It's been a good run, but I need to just stop right now, because otherwise I'll meet with terrible resistance later on. There's no real reason to kill this guy. I just like to see them die. And I like to steal whatever they have available. I have climbing gloves, which are like a complete impediment to my progress. So instead of going through that exit, I'm just going to jump onto these explosives and embrace another level being generated. I am slightly short on neuron load, so I hit spacebar instead of just the quick restart. So here I am, wasting a lot more time. Just got off a daily challenge. Not gonna lie, the daily challenge is less than successful. Less than successful. It was. I'm still smattering from it. It's I don't think smattering is a word. Smarting from it. Smattering is a word, but not the word that I'm trying to convey. You see. What you got, friendo? I mean, it's a damn shame to see this guy and not murder him. It's just a shame. Why is this a shame, you ask? He wasn't even selling anything all that useful. It's a shame because they're scum and they all deserve nothing but the ultimate punishment. I'm a capital punishment kind of guy. These people need all to be put down. Otherwise, they will continue doing crimes that are irredeemable and impossible to rehabilitate. That is what irredeemable means. I define words for you. I say many of them, and then I tell you the definition of them, so I can fill up that empty space inside of my heart, where a soul should be. Pretty sure that is the scientific consensus where the soul resides. It's been measured. It weighs 0.3 kilograms. That's right, 300 kilograms. 300 kilograms, 300 grams. What is the deal with levels that do not generate floor? I'm pretty sure floor is kind of a pretty basic necessity when you want to build any kind of structure. So I would appreciate it if Spelunky started putting those back in. I know that, you know, floors don't come cheap. If you need to make them out of tile, you need to apply the grout, and there's all the labor that goes into it. Gotta hire that contractor, get them to get the materials. A quote needs to be provided, and you know, they will maybe have to level your floor because there was a slight lopsided situation there. Maybe the cousin couldn't come and he had the cement mixer. There's all kinds of problems that can go into generating floors. But I would really appreciate, nonetheless, having that basic commodity of tiles under my feet. That would be fantastic if you could maybe stoop down to that level and provide it for me. I am omniscient and I am all perfect, so I have seen an arrow trap from beyond the veil. So that's why I jumped the way I did. Don't question any further. Don't say, "Oh, you got lucky there." How dare you? How dare you, you pleb? Call me lucky. Preternatural missions. That is me. That is my deal. That is the way I roll. I see the future, and I use these future visions to play good as Spelunky. What? What? You think I am not filthy rich from all the lottery tickets that I have purchased ahead of time? Do you really think that I am not talking to you right now from my yacht that I have... Wow. From my yacht that I have perched atop a skyscraper just because I could? Just because I could do it. I did it, and now I am in a yacht at the top of a skyscraper. And I take pictures of my crib and make you feel jealous about it. Here I am, just chilling with my crib, playing some Spelunky. My millions, my bed made of diamonds, and a cat encrusted with gold. That is me. That is my identity. Our bomb load is running low. Let's just segue out of all that nonsense. Just forget about it. Immediately forget everything that I am saying, because it is very common. Oh my goodness, all these explosions. That Yeti was ready. Whoa, and I am ready to splat against the floor of this abyss some 20 minutes from now. Not happy about it, but I will say, you know, the bomb load was looking pretty grim. And in that situation, not saying that you're doomed. Obviously, there are no percent runs that clearly show that you're not doomed. But you're going to have a hard time. This is all me attempting to justify suddenly collapsing in a pile of trash instead of carrying on. It would be great to maybe get one of them runs in which I gather a mattock and a jetpack, not a teleporter. Teleporter too much for me to handle, although, you know, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, just gonna say, I'm getting a little better. Thinking a little better on that teleporter. Putting a little bit more thought into it, and it really does pay. Please, let me kill you. I have been shot through. That was weird. I shot through the cobweb and then I descended upon it. That was bizarre. Now we got some sticky bombs and a whole bunch of them. So, hello, my good sir. Let me just interact with you. Double arrow trap. 1 to hit you. 2 to throw you off with the shopkeeper. The second one is the absolute most insidious. Love it. Love it, love it. I can't tell where is the exit here. I think it's this way. Well played, arrow trap. The real trap came later. That was fantastic. Ain't even mad. That was beautiful. Alright. Look, maybe we simply need to embrace that maybe entertainment. Today, entertainment comes from not so much being good at the game, but the game being good on you. We have entered Mother Russia, and we're going to reverse the dynamics here. Not even worth robbing. That's how worthless you are, Mr. Shopkeeper. You suck balls. Yeah, son of a bitch. Very, very slow mines and very little to show for it, so already getting detached from this run. I am ready to make more excuses the moment that it goes south. Whoa, that was very, very close. Of course, not going to try to throw it. Just saying, won't be sad when it goes. Especially with, you know, you start in the mines 13 plus seconds each and every one of the levels. Not great. But then, you know, the teleporter comes. Yeah, I'll just steal it. I was like, ooh, bombs. Bombs are good. Why would you do that? That was the strangest choice I've made so far. Let's teleport up so I can get myself a little bit of fall damage. Could use some fall damage right over here. Oh boy. I should be dead right now. That guy should have shot me in the face. There's no reason why. I should be alive. It's alright. 1 point of health. I thought I was at 2. Should have been a little more careful. It's alright. Just embrace failure. It's as simple as that. Just assume that everything you accomplish or you try to accomplish is going to collapse and burst into flames. Look, I realize that these people have caused slight problems. I was trying to avoid the climbing gloves. I didn't just suddenly have a stroke. Trying to avoid the climbing gloves, okay? I was not perfect at it. This is my admission of guilt. But I think I will rather embrace death than even looking at that piece of garbage even once. What you got? Nothing here. Maybe I should blaze my own trail with that idol. Really hate that we got so much damage done, but got a good feeling about this one. Of course I have a good feel. I have a good feeling about every single one of these runs because hope never leaves me, and that is an accomplishment all by itself. Boy, I've been playing Spelunky for the last 5 years. Boy, as if it even rankles my chest. It rakes through my ribcage to even say I've been playing Spelunky for the last 7 years. It was released in 2013. I mean, late 2013, so it's like more like 6.5. I hate you, Scorpion, and I can't get through. Please let me save this damsel. It's all my dying wish. Almost 7 years of Spelunky. I still have hopes of doing well at it. Ow. What you got? Bombs? I would totally steal those. And now we are here with 15 bombs out of a random box. Things are looking up. Don't worry about the 1 point of health. I never needed help to get through these levels. All I need is my incredible explosives. Looking down as I enter this area. Bees. High possibility of murdering me. Thankfully, we found that exit before it was too damn late. It would be wonderful to save a damsel in our path. That would be amazing. Being slightly more careful than I normally would. Woo. Gotcha! Because I don't want to suffer the last point of health, but we've salvaged this before many times. Not terribly concerned. That frog can actually get to me, and in fact timed that jump so perfectly as to jump at me exactly as the obstacle was erased from its path. How is this eldritch magic that the amphibians know? The timing of those jumps. Guarantee you, man, they're just timed. Like, what the? They're timed very strictly. There is no timer on them that is variable in any way. It's just they have that incredible preternatural ability to time them perfectly regardless. It's just confirmation bias. That's all it is. How many times have they not timed it perfectly? But because, you know, you only notice the failures, your own failures and their successes. You only notice the times in which the frogs manage to swallow you whole. Not so many the times in which the frogs were complete zeros trying to get at you. I continue to do murder upon these people. And I continue to feel zero guilt about it. You may call that wanton murder and criminal intent, but I call it justice and vigilante abilities. What, do you think the Punisher is a bad guy? What, do you think that cop that takes revenge in his own hands because the system failed him is a bad guy? No, that's me right here. I'm the anti-hero that this film is a protagonist of, which is protagonist of, yes. So how dare you even entertain the possibility that I might not have anything but purity and justice on my side. This is the side of justice, heroic and pristine. And there's nothing you can say or do to convince me otherwise. My mind is made up. They all need to die horrendously in the most painful way that you could conceive of. And that is just justice right there. What, do you think the Inquisition were the bad guys? They were just killing, ridding the world of heretics. That's all they were doing. You think the Gestapo was out to be evil? No, they were making sure that the country was safe. That's me. I am an agent of justice. I mean, the service of the people. What the hell was that shot? What's legitimately impressive, the way that he aimed up with his shotgun. That was terrible, man. I'm slightly resentful there because I couldn't have pulled off that shot. I couldn't have pulled the trigger in that circumstance and gotten a stun. Those pellets would have gone in an entirely different way if I had been behind that firearm. But no, because the shopkeeper was handling it, the bullet spread went exactly where he needed it. And I got boned. I don't think I want to go that way because it's a dead end. Oh, this damage. This damage is too much. I was feeling good about this one. And now here we are. I think with 3 bombs we would have made it to the bottom there. If I had committed to the very beginning. But it's alright. Yeah, for a big... Whoa! Well, here we are. Stuck once more in a terrible situation. Can we maybe make it to the exit? I mean, might as well. In for a penny. In for a pound. Just do something like that. Get me the explosives. Get the hell out. Took a little bit longer than usual, but we actually came out ahead. Somehow, that entire path ended up working out. What you got? Mattock, huh? Okay, well, I was ready to do battle upon you, but you just had to be like that, huh? You just had to be a filthy coward. There's a shopkeeper over here. We can just ignore him. That's the way that I do business. Ignore the threat. Turn your head away. That's the same rationale as when you're a kid and you just put your head under the blanket. The monsters can't get you then. You're completely immune to their monstrous ways. We're going to actually take a little bit of time here to piss off this guy. Do something like that. When Freddy Krueger is trying to chase you down the hallway because it's dark and you simply rush forward and don't look back, well, obviously, it makes you 100% immune. It's just the way it works. Same deal with shopkeepers. Okay, there should be one coming up. Get wrecked, please. We continue going on. This jungle, though, has been really, really slow, unfortunately. Yeah, despite my best efforts to make it work. It's not the way I wanted to drop. I wanted to hold on to the ledge, but this is not a good path. Oh boy. Oh good. At least we get the satisfaction of watching him get impaled. Now this pickaxe. Just getting all the way to the end here. This should work. Off he goes, and then we can just steal his stuff. Or, you know, we can miss the jump by a tiny few pixels and get impaled immediately. Wonderful. Fantastic. I'm going to do it because it's just a matter of principle. But I am abandoning this. Those arrow traps facing each other. It's just a bad omen. It's bad juju. You don't want to commit to that. A run starts like that, it all goes downhill from there. It's just guaranteed failure. So might as well just restart. Look for better fortune elsewhere. Oh boy. Alrighty. I'm ready to accomplish great things with this one. Now that we got the bad one out of the way, clearly this one is going to be different. Where are all the runs in which I get free jetpacks every time? I promise I won't squander them. Oh, well, there's another arrow trap there. You know, guys know that once you trigger one, there could be another. Like, it doesn't work like you trigger one, you have a safety net after that. No. Okay. There can be 2 arrow traps in quick succession. Who knew that? That's just new Spelunky mechanics that we have never seen before. Can't be counted on. It can't be expected to be adapting to all these fast-changing policies of Spelunky that I have never contended with before. I could have possibly expected to find an arrow trap in my path and do something about it. It's craziness. You know what? Orange frog, you're going to make a path for me. You're a good frog. I pat your back. I appreciate you. At least we're getting, you know, it used to be my measure for success, and I think I need to revert to that. Is you get out of the mines, you did good, kid. You did good. Get me out of here. That's the exit. The bats are coming for me. I'm ready to leave. Did you get out of the mines? You did good. I'm going to embrace that. Because otherwise, I might just find me that razor that I've been able to keep away for so long. What is with this jungle levels being so damn difficult to navigate? Jungle is really always the run killer. Then you get to the ice caves, wrong path, I believe. No. Okay, well, this is one of those levels where the Spelunky engine goes, you know what? Get fucked. And you just have to take it in the chin. There's just nothing you can do about it. You just have to just open up them butt cheeks and take it. That's how it is. So, ain't gonna be a world record. You know what? Sticking with it. Who knows? We might find a bomb box, completely random. Like this alien can fall on a tile that actually has a bomb box. Callie. Ow. 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 Callie could maybe reward us with something amazing. But no. Instead, Callie set the stage for the most painful Yeti encounter of the day. Those mines on the Kali altars, it was just a trap, the entire situation over there. It was all a trap and I fell straight into it. There were so many ways in which I could have gotten got. And we simply succumbed to one of the many. So let's not be sad for what we lost. Let's be glad for not being eternally tortured in her lap. She will use her 16 arms to tickle us. I'm just going to embrace the pain from this enormous infection. We actually kill that and then kill ourselves. I think that was the arrow bumping onto my butt. It was a curse run from the very start. Not even going to try. Get me through. Not even going to try to salvage it. Boy, these speedruns have been just grim death today. There's no way around it. No way around it. But we still have some time to get arrowed in the face. We still have some time to grab that teleporter and make it work. We did make a few of those runs work pretty well, the teleporter. Of course, you know, sooner or later, the mice does come. But I'm feeling pretty good about the teleporter usage today. It was really complicated here with the arrow traps and the guy straight ahead, so I decided to take a big gamble. Did not pan out, but at least of all my failures, at least that one I embraced from the get-go. It was not a happenstance, it was not a split-second mistake. What is with all the teleporters? It is weirding me out. I appreciate them. It's weirding me out. More practice. Maybe we can get out of the mines with this one. Maybe that's the way to do it. You use it, try to get out of the mines with it. Did you get out of the mines? Count your lucky stars. Oops. I meant to teleport down. Did you get out of the mines? Well, count your lucky stars. Alright, life is not good. Throw it into the garbage as soon as you get to the jungle, because it's often the jungle that gives me major troubles getting through. That being said, on the other hand, a teleporter is one of the few ways in which we can improve significantly on my personal best. Obviously, there's always chances of doing great without a teleporter, but you know, it's always a major challenge. If we find another jetpack, that would be great. That would be fantastic. That is like my pathetic get out of jail free card. Wow, I thought that was the way, but no. It's alright, we got this under control. Custom levels had taught me that I can do reckless stuff like that and get away with it. Get me through all this nonsense. We did suffer a little bit of damage, right? And I did use a rope in a questionable manner. Another shop that I don't want to interact with. At least we found the exit pretty quick. Alright. I'll take it, brother. Go out of the mines. All that matters to me. Go out of the mines, show you that jungle. Maybe even the ice caves if we get lucky enough. Now the temple, let's not get excited. Let's not get excited. Oh boy. Yeah, well, we are doing it. Yeah, I don't even I tried my absolute best to escape. I tried my best to escape. Instead, though, I got shot back up by angry bees stinging my butthole. Somehow we came out ahead. Of course, wasted a lot of time, but I'll embrace it. I embrace the chaos. I am an agent of such, and I am ready. I'm just going to chase that torch wherever it goes. Agent of chaos, and I will embrace it. Good enough. That's Spelunky itself. Spelunky itself is an agent of chaos. It was put out into the world by the Lord of Pain himself, Derek Yu, and he's been cackling ever since. A cape would be very, very helpful, but I just want to go. Nothing worth robbing. I mean, I could definitely use those extra bombs, especially since we're forced into this situation where we can barely get through. Thankfully, it was open at the bottom, but man, this is rough. I think I had the money just to buy them. It does go against my principles. Damn it. The shop is on the other side. Too late now. Off I go into the abyss. For some reason, decided to stop looking down. That is just sometimes the switch flips in my brain. It's like, you know what? You've looked down for long enough. It's time now to embrace no looking down world. Why would you even take a peek at what's coming down there when you can just jump of faith your way through it and hope that it works out? That's the way I got married, so it's been working out for me ever since. What though? Why? I mean, we're already here, might as well embrace crime and get punished for it immediately. Because I suck balls in the most egregious way possible. Salty, salty, hairy balls that I just swirl around in my butt cheeks. And by that I meant to say my regular cheeks. If you swirl balls in your butt cheeks, that's some nice acrobatics you got going on over there. Or maybe a little bit of a kink. Ain't gonna shame you. Lord knows I got way worse going on with all the latex and the drills, the pneumatic drills. But also something worth considering. Don't get me. I was looking at you, Cobra. Absolute evil. Evil itself. What you got? Yes. Can I please stop sucking at killing shopkeepers? That would be great. I'm going to embrace this shotgun like it's my savior. Like it's a piece of flotsam in a shipwreck. I'm going to grab this shotgun and I'm going to carry it all the way to Yama. That is what's going to happen right here. He said, while dropping the shotgun, grabbing that key, and never looking back. Leave me alone, bat. I'm trying to find... Okay, well, I'll embrace that. I'm trying to find a chest. Why does it not exist? Oh. Okay. The chest did not exist. Neither did a good path to the exit. Now we have a key. I'll shove it right up my rectum and forget about it. Let's put it over there. Don't hit me. We continue bombing our way down. That is what we stole bombs for. There's the exit. An annoying exit, to be sure. Thankfully. Despite the frog's effort to slow us down, we did just fine. Got a store, huh? It's a nice store. I could go for that present box. I'm going to completely ignore you. Mr. Shopkeeper, just stay where you're at so I can simply ignore your presence. Oh, man. At least we're here. At least we're queer. That's not the way to go. I'm going to go there anyway. We got this far. Might as well embrace it. The sunk cost fallacy. Full effect right now. At least found that exit. Proud to say that was absolutely by design. I was like in that tiny split-second decision. I was like, I'm not going to make it through the exit. Let's go for the stump. Like I didn't think that it will work. I did decide at the end, to be like, I'm going to go for the stump instead of trying to beeline to the exit. Oh, look. It's a compass. Should have maybe immediately listened to it. And gone straight for the exit. Well, we're doing that. Alright, brothers and sisters, let's just use this compass for all it's worth. Okay? We're going to use this compass. Going to embrace the fact we got an early compass. Not going to be foolish. A little upset that it pointed me, it did me wrong. But it did point me to the exit, so use that bomb to get to it. Let's not be foolish. It is very, very rare to get a early compass like this, so let's embrace it and say, appreciate. Spelunky throws at your face. Man, chest and key very close together. Still, I don't know if I would have gone for it if I had noticed before hitting the exit button. You know what? I will do this despite the fact that it fills my life with problems. Oh boy. Alright, we actually got through that. Because this might be it. This might be a really, really good one. Getting that compass to work out for us is going to be important as heck. 2 bombs, huh? Nah. We can make up for this. Don't worry too much about it. I mean, it sucks. Obviously, it sucks to be forced into this situation. Yeah. What the? He's too fast. I had my whip out, and I was unable to do anything against it. Well, that level was trash, and I hated it. But maybe Can get something a little bit better in the dark one. Gotta use another bomb. We did get a better level in the dark one despite the need for explosives. But slowly progressing through this nonsense. Well, the exit is right below me. Which is annoying as hell because I'm instantly gonna get through this. Oh, baby. What is this level? What the freaking hell? This jungle was 100% cursed. There is nothing could have done about that one. The others, maybe I could have exploded my way through. This one, you just had to get through the motion. Somehow we got through it though. No. I just saw enemy, stump enemy, move on. That was it. That was the extent of my thoughts. And there was a big red arrow pointing towards it too. So I was like, use it. Use the big red arrow. Get through it. Use a bomb and a rope to get through this level. Oh man, that one hurt. That one I was actually trying. As opposed to all the others where I'm just going through the motions and spewing nonsense through my face hole. That one, I was in fact doing my absolute darndest to, at the very least, carry it to completion. You know. Oh, that was completely pointless, was it? At the very least, I wanted to get somewhere with that run. Especially to the ice caves, because you make up so much time when you get to the ice caves. When you have the compass. Didn't work out, though. Complete destruction. What the This ends our run. This is just appropriate ending a teleporter run. It's very appropriate. So we're going to embrace it. I don't have to contend with shopkeepers in this run. So let's see if we can actually use it for good. We get a compass out of a crate. We try our best. We get a freaking teleporter out of a crate. Darn, we're going to absolutely try our darndest to get through it quickly. It sucks you get stuck with all these enemies around you and you can't even whip them. Pretty damn infuriating. It's just the way it needs to go. You kind of have to embrace it sometimes. Don't have time to let go of the teleporter to kill them. Go through those mines pretty quickly. Always dangerous to do something like that. I hate that we actually found the black market actually, because we were doing pretty well without it. I maybe should have ignored it. But now we're here. Now we gotta do it. We commit every time we find it. Every time we find it, we commit to committing crimes. So, let's see if we can get through this nonsense. Some of these will land, some of them won't. Hoping to destroy all the opposition in the most fulminating way possible. Look at that. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Got it. Oh boy. Yeah, good stuff. Bombed right there. As far as this run goes, it's awesome. Got that Ankh really fast black market, very fast arrival at the black market because of our tools. Of course, now it all depends. How bad are you going to be at dealing with shopkeepers? But here I am, being a real tryhard right now. Right now is the time that I am trying really, really hard, not going through the motions, not just shooting the breeze. I am actually doing my best. Is my best enough? Let's find out. I hate the bat. Oh boy. Just remember, we need to commit suicide at the Moai Head. It was a thing that I did wrong the last time that I was next to a Moai Head with the opportunity to go to hell. I failed miserably. Let's not do that again. Oh, he's bouncing. I knew it. I knew he was bouncing. I had this feeling, I had this hunch that this garbage person is going to make it difficult for me. Give me a Moai Head or not, but either way, show it quickly. Not seeing it, so it's the next level. Ooh, all right, no bounce for that guy. So quickly commit suicide. Any mines close by? No, but could be killed by that guy, so let's be careful. Or I could simply just be suicidal. That was the other option that I had that right there with this idiot. I did not even think about. Just didn't want to give him the satisfaction, that's what. Alright, brothers. Let's do it. Let's do it. Getting through all this madness. What the this frost my cookies, man. This chaps my hide. What is this? What an atrocious situation. But at least those mammoths actually made short work of the shop. Oh! Well, really difficult to prevent that from happening. It's possible, just really hard. This Anubis is going to be pretty annoying. That was one hit. Scorpion destroyed me and then I just got obliterated. That Anubis, man, that was a pretty tough one surrounded by LV monster. I should have made sure the Scorpion didn't stop me, because this was a pretty damn great time. This was one of the, perhaps the best time I've ever had reaching the temple with the Ankh and, you know, all the process of going to hell. So this one was difficult to let go of. The stupid Scorpion made my life hard, and I tunnel vision too much in Anubis. That was the problem. Trying to get through it fast instead of getting rid of the freaking Scorpion, or rather Locust. Not Locust, mega big flying creature that murders you and eats you whole. See you guys in the next one. Until then, try hard despite all the evidence that you're not going to succeed.